Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he's, hers, and theys, welcome one and all to me playing some Magic the Gathering on this fine Tuesday. How are you? How are you doing? Let me tell you about myself first and foremost. I don't like standard or constructed in most formats right now because there's Uro, there's Teferi, and I talked about this a lot with respect to the Swarm Host in StarCraft. The Swarm Host was a unit that, for any of you who have never played StarCraft, the abstract summary is that it is a unit that can get infinite value. It's a good unit. Kind of in the same way that Uro is a good card. Like, Uro heals and draws and is big. The Swarm Host kind of had an arc for me in StarCraft where it was really interesting and people were really figuring out styles. And then it created a really weird dynamic of gameplay that was really interesting, but then my interest started to fall off when it just turned out that the Swarm Host actually truly is the better unit. And there's no cute gameplay paradigm that can overcome its goodness. It's just good. Uro's good. Teferi's good. These cards are good, and I'm just getting... I had just hit the point where I'm a little tired of having no interaction as a result of Teferi. Having the scope of the bombs with Uro and Wilderness Reclamation feel kind of samey. I think that the sameness is the big thing that's hurting me. The sameness is the big thing that's hurting me. And despite my disappointment in Standard Constructed, I would describe myself as not despondent. Because I can play drafts. So I'm going to be doing a lot of drafties, a lot of crafty drafties today. Maybe we can profit on some gems. Where's the profit line? Wow, all I got to do is get to 4 wins. That's it. That's great. I can do that. So I'm going to be doing a good pile of this. Gleekdon Guy. Thank you for the 10 gifties, Gleekdon Guy. It's been incredibly, incredibly kind. Your support in the last few weeks. C.W. Stearns, happy 13-month anniversary, and yes, I'm sad that my elves did go extinct. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? VT Catguard, so happy to catch a show live. It's been way too long, been having a really rough week and could use the positive vibes of this channel. My wife decided she's no longer happy with me and we'll be getting separated. Oh, VT Catguard. Oh, God. I got your back, VT Catguard, man. Listen. You are now my big focus all day long, man. I got you, VT Catguard. I got you. We're going to talk a good amount about breakups, pains, and stuff like that, but I got you here, man. I got you. Faith's Fetters. This is nice. I like Faith's Fetters. I like Scorching Dragonfire more. Really it's between Faith's Fetters and Scorching Dragonfire. I've also watched some other people do M21 drafts, and I'm realizing ways in which I have misevaluated things. And also the pace of the format. We have a Turn to Slag. And, you know, my initial sensations around Turn to Slag, I think were pretty accurate. That this card is kind of like, it's like, okay. Lion Kraken's alright. Hellkite Punisher is just a wee bit too pricey for my blood. Gnarled Sage. This isn't the 5/7 that I like quite a bit. Part of me thinks I'm just going to pick up the Turn to Slag. Tolarian Kraken is nice as a big boy. Nothing else really screams to me as being amazing, except for perhaps the Fetid Imp. Fetid Imp, I think, is very good. Want a Temple of Mystery? No. I think I just want the stuff. Soul Seer. Holy shit. Now this card is plasma right here, man. 5 damage target creature, Planeswalker. Yes. We have another nice combat trick in Sure Strike. By the way, turn to Slag, deal 5 damage for 5. Soul Seer, instant speed, deal 5 damage for 3. Ooh, yeah. Sorcery versus instant. I mean, this is just clearly a better card. I see another Fetid Imp. I see Sanctum of Tranquil Light. I like this card more because I misread it when I first saw it. This is 5 and a white to tap a creature, but because Sanctum of Tranquil Light is a shrine, that makes it cost 4 and a white. I need a second color at some point here, huh? Oh, what do we do here? I kind of like the Death Toucher. Are we a faster deck? King Glidemaster is actually okay. You know, I'm gonna just say screw it and take the Chrome Replicator because this card is not the best. But if I ever get some duplicate cards and I'm picking it early, this is me being a weak drafter. I think that if I now let me actually just try to be a strong boy. I think I'm actually gonna get the Ornery Dilophosaur. A 4-mana Death Toucher that can occasionally beat for damage feels very nice defensively. Portcullis Vine sucks. None of these are particularly good, except for perhaps the Concordia Pegasus and the Onake Ogre. I have not actually seen a lot of good white, and I've taken a good amount of red. Part of me, I think I'm actually just going to pick up the Onake Ogre. I like this card more. More and more as time goes on. There's a Goblin Wizardry. We also see an Opt, which is fine. It works very nice in these sort of is-it Goblin Wizardry decks. I think actually I'm going to probably pick up Goblin Wizardry. Picking up the Duel is also reasonable, but I like Goblin Wizardry a good amount. We have a Crash Through. We have a Sabertooth Mauler. I think Sabertooth Mauler is actually quite good. This is late for me. I mean, maybe I overvalue this card, but I mean, if I have a lot of removal and I have a Sabertooth Mauler, that seems quite nice. Goodness, Skyway Sniper, huh? I think I'm taking the Skyway Sniper. It's a good 1/2 blocker. I mean, I see this is the one I'm giving up. Ornery Dilophosaurus. Ascetus in Training is okay, but I actually like Skyway Sniper quite a bit. I'm amazed it made it all the way back around. Goodness. That's a late Daybreak Charger, huh? We have Bad Deal. Blood Glutton doesn't shock me too much. Is this a sign that white's open? I mean, I'm not that torn up about not getting a Burn Bright. We might be... No, I think that... I don't know. You know, I am going to take the Daybreak Charger. We also saw the good old wheeling... I think I should take the Ragged Highlands. We saw the white one wheel. The Concordia Pegasus. Jesus, that's also a late Fetid Imp. Is there no one in black? I'm gonna keep some options open. Okay, no one is in any colors, is what I have determined today. Guess I'll just take the Gnarled Sage. I think we're probably Gruul. Probably. Okay. Nice. Okay. 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 Alright. You got it. Sure. We have a riddle form. I'm 99% Gruul. I'll not chuck these away yet, but I mean I'm gonna take Chandra.
I am the fire of rebellion.
Gotta be a little careful. We don't have a lot of cheap guys. I will remove these for my own sanity. I mean, like, we really need, like, big 2 and 3 mana opportunities here. Okay. Okay. You could be good. Or you could be day 9. And just get there every single time. You could just do that. You could. Jesus. Feline Sovereign. Yeah, that's really good. Other things that I'm seeing is a Skyway Sniper. I would like another one of those. There's a good amount of 2-power flyers. Other things that are good here, basically the 2 green cards, the Gnarled Sage, the Pride Malkin in the commons, and the Skyway Sniper. Meow! Whoa. This is a slow card, but we have enough red removal. Let's see here. We might not run Garruk's Uprising, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm pretty happy to have gone into green. Creatures you control have trample is something that I like quite a lot on this. If I can get something big, like a Colossal Dreadmaw, I'd be pretty happy. I think I'm still incredibly concerned about our curve really starting off at 3. I want more Scorching Dragonfires, 2 mana Dirtlers. Is this? Oh yeah, we have Pride Malkin. That's going to be good. Hobble Fiend. You know, I have the cat. I am going to get the Pride Malkin. We want more cats we can have. Well, this is just other cats get +1/+1 protection from dogs. I mean, it's still good enough for me. Some good black showing up late, but, you know, I think this is a pretty clear Sure Strike. Wow, that's perfect. Drowsing Pteranodon is perfect, perfect, perfect. This is exactly what I need. A defensive 2-mana creature. Oh, shit. But also, oh shit, huh? I think I gotta take the Colossal Dreadmaw. Yeah, maybe I actually do take the Dryad. I'm really sad about not having the Colossal Dreadmaw. I said that, then I stopped and spent a long time just looking at my... Am I going to run this? Am I going to run the Gore Bear? Maybe not. Maybe I do want the Silent Dart. I definitely think there's not green in there. I guess... Okay. It's a cycler. Or do I want this? I think I'm just going to do the Cetus in training. Might not play it. Boom. Skyway Sniper. Perfect. Gnarled Sage. Nice. Not going to run these Life Goes On. This card actually... I'm very, like, on. I'm, like, really on this one because, like, dude, if you cast it on a creature and it gets killed, it sucks. It really sucks. Yep. 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 It's Fungal Rebirth 2. relatively clear Sure Strike, although Twin Blade Assassins I found quite good. We have Discontinuity, which is hilarious, but Sure Strike is right up our alley. This pack blows, man. I mean, I guess I'll pick up a Thrill of Possibility, but I highly doubt I'll run it at all. Jungle Hollow, I might be interested in if I had some sort of black removal spell. Spore Web Weaver. Good lord. Well. Man. Man. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. This pack is incredible for us. One of these things will wheel, and I still think I need our Spore Web friend. Is that actually a Battle Rattle Shaman? That's nice. Or do I want the Onaki Ogre? Probably going to take the Battle Rattler. I think. I don't really have a lot of flyers. You know, I actually have so many playables. Wham says Hunter's Edge will probably wheel given the green bombs being passed. Dude, right? I mean, Hunter's Edge is the sort of thing that I'm like, well, there's no way that'll wheel. All right, we just found one of the best cards for us. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take that. We also have Llanowar Visionary, which is an incredible card, but Leafskin Avenger is just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I probably don't need to run this at all, but I'm going to take it because it's cool. Alright. Yes, the Portacol is fine. Wow. Fungal Rebirth or Snare Spinner. Definitely Fungal Rebirth. Do we have enough defenders? Alright. We are a defender deck. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, dude. Fuck yeah. Yes, man. Alright. I like our deck. Whew. I like our deck. I sure do. I sure do. Finishing blows, pick 9 or 10. What is this draft table? Doomdrake, I think that literally there are blue-white drafters. Blue-white red. Red is the color that I think we got some good ones in. Obviously, Chandra is good. Turn to Slag. I think this Goblin Wizardry is going to say goodbye. Probably the Thrill Possibility and the Onaki Ogre, probably, and the Citizen Training. Onaki I kind of want. Let's get the Rugged Highlands. Not out, but just to the side. We don't want this. We actually have 4 Portcullis Vines, which is pretty hilarious. And I even get a Return to Nature. Goodness. Put this one over here. Okay, I cut a lot of stuff because I have some questions I want to ask myself. Here's the first one. How many 4 mana, 4 power creatures do I have? I have 4. 4 of them. How many more can I get? I can get to 5? I can get to 5. Huh. Is that enough? Battle Rattle can make something with 4 power. It doesn't proc this. It doesn't proc this. Garruk's Uprising enters the battlefield if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Draw a card. So I guess we could do it like post-combat, but that's conditional. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, draw a card. We also have our Garruk's Gorehorn, but I don't know if I want a 7/3. Maybe I actually do. What are we doing on creatures? Alright, so let's pile some stuff together here. Let's look at our removal. Interesting. You know, I think I want 2 Skyway Snipers here. I think that feels good to me. You know, part of me thinks I just don't need this Garruk's Uprising. I think I just don't need it, you know? So I can play lands from the top of my library at any time with this. With Chandra, Heart of Fire, I can discard my whole hand. Play stuff from there. Spend mana with Scavenging Ooze. Let's get something of a curve constructed, shall we? Putting Sure Strike in the 4 slot because I think pretty obviously we can't play it on turn 2 like that. Fungal Rebirth also too is going to be a little bit pricier of a card. Soul Seer I can see just jamming on turn 3. Same with Scorching Dragonfire. I think the Battle Rattle Shaman makes a good amount of sense. I think our Battle Rattler seems nice. And what are we at in terms of things? We're at 16 creatures. That's pretty nice. Now, do I need this Destructive Tampering as like a finisher? Or would a Ranger's Guile perhaps be better? We have a lot of good defense here. Well, I mean, we're obviously going to put this in, but give me a second. You know, part of me wants to just put in the Ranger's Guile, man. So help me out here for a second. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 4-power things. So the question is, do I want to like Ranger's Guile to have a consistent way to keep something alive? Or do I want like a big finisher in Destructive Tampering? Creatures without flying can't block this turn. Or do I want Garruk's Uprising to be able to draw more? Yeah, this is sort of my choice. Wait, come on, give me another space. This, or maybe this. What do you think? What do you think? Protect a creature, blow them out once the board is built. You know, I think I'm going to delete Destructive Tampering from this, because this would be to punch in for extra damage, and Garruk's Uprising already gives our creatures trample. I think I'm going to go with Ranger's Guile, because it's just a simple, cheap card. Get this in. yeah. 8/8 Highlands looks good to me. Looks good to me. Now there's one other question that I have, which is that I have this Pride Malkin, which is a 3/2 with trample, and I have Feline Sovereign, which is a 2/3 protection from dogs. Should I cut these? No, I think that's a dumb question. All these other cards are worse. Like, way worse. We could try to get in an additional Sure Strike. That's another one. You know, that is another one. I could remove the Ranger's Guile and put in the Sure Strike, but I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. Colossal Draft Deck. Nice. I don't like Slag. I'd cut it for Garruk or Tampering. I think Slag is very okay. It's very okay. Oh, I have the Sabertooth that benefits from the cap off. That's right. Oh my god. It's Tort Delaney. Michael Cohen, how are you, man? How are you? I'm says if it helps make your decision easier, LSV says this is a 16 land format. The format does seem pretty fast. Love your haircut. Thanks, man. I buzzed it. I just went and got it all out. Dor Delaney, the maker of the finest guides in all of Dota 2. Rocking that same COVID haircut. Yeah, who shave their little heads? Yeah. This is good. Quirion Dryad will become a 2/2, which is pretty mediocre. Oh, we have Quirion Dryad as another potential way to proc a Garruk's Uprising. Woo! Nakatomi says number 3 on the Clippers right here, man. Yep, that's me. That's me. F10 Theta says I'm the opposite. Okay, alright. Let me use the Day Red emote if you have not cut your hair since quarantine began. Use the Day White emote if you are buzzing it all off. Uh-oh. Looks like we got the long hair gang. It's the long hair gang. Alright, a lofty denial. Teferi's Tutawidge. You got it. Yeah, use Day Blue if you've just gotten your hair cut. Got that long hair, gang. Wow, you guys will have real haircuts, man. I live in Los Angeles. Oh, that's the Battle Rattler. I thought, for a moment, my heart dropped. Beep, beep. Asmodice says, I cut my hair super short in April, expecting to be working from home for at least another month or so. And then I got called back to the office 3 days later. So I have first strike. You know what I mean? Alright, let's wait. Our health is not going to be what causes us to die here. Yep, that's fine. Bing bong. Saber-tooth Mauler. Depending upon how much card draw Paulo Martins has, we could be in trouble. Bronzelo said, did anyone check out the SC 5.0 release? Yeah, what was there was a release? And dude, happy 10 years to StarCraft 2, man. 10 years ago today, I put on the StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty launch party. 10 years. Yep, 10 years ago. Which means that in December, StarCraft... A Vidalian Arcanist, you say? This is the problem with Citizen Training, right here. 2 for 1. Lots of fun. Damn. Gnarled Gauge. Woo! Getting Machandra. Getting Machandra. No! I wish I was a baller, a saber-tooth mauler. Yeah, mill me. So, a couple things I wanted to ask you beautiful people about today. Is I need to play a game on Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Baba Is You again. I'm going to be continuing my absolute romp and stomp through that juicy game. Get that one out. I could get, say, you know, countered. Cheers to Ranger's Guile. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was tall. Yeah, by the way, isn't this sick? Put a +1/+1 counter and untap it. And I want to give you a little guidance as to what I'm interested in. Is there any puzzle games like Baba Is You. Is there any like really puzzly games? I should have kept back a land, but I don't really care. I've streamed. I have streamed Talos Principle, Portal 1, Portal 2. Bong. Witness, played through all of that. Played through all the Witness. I owned the Witness. And plenty of the Zachtronics puzzles games. You know, I own Opus Magnum. Is this death? A Sure Strike will win it, huh? Not sure if I... Oh yeah, there it is. Got him. The thing... Have I played Outer Wilds? Yeah, played through that. Played through that. Played through Myst. Yeah, let me tell you, one of the biggest skills you can have is to know what's on the top of your deck. Gunpoint! Oh, that was a fun one. That was really good. Gunpoint is from the same developer that did Heat Signature, which was another really wonderful game. Into the Breach, played Into the Breach. Did you play Return of the Obra Dinn? Yup, played through all of that. Even stream mode it. What a run out. Look at this hand. Superliminal, I've never heard of. Fez, played through Fez start to finish on stream. Superliminal game. What is Superliminal? Oh, I remember this game. Yeah, I should do a jigsaw puzzle. Oh man. That's a strong play. I'd like to do the exact same thing. So we're up against a blue-black... A blue-black do-nothing deck. Tight. So, given that my opponent has only a 3-3 out, I'm content to swing with the 3-3. Because if my opponent gives up the 3-3, I have a 4-2 on a completely empty board. Which is nice. But, like, the thing that I'm really enjoying about Baba Is You is that it's really, like, truly super duper 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 puzzly. You know, I should have played Radha first, because if there was a land on the top, I'd have wanted to play that instead of the one in my hand. But that's okay. I'll do like this. Because if I can get Chandra, Heart of Fire down, I can kill the Deathbloom Falad and begin to swing in. Thomas Was Alone. Believe it or not, OK Wizard, that was one of the first games I ever streamed, Thomas Was Alone. Okay, oh wait, what, says Steven's Sausage Roll. Steven's Sausage Roll is one of the most abstract puzzle games I've ever seen. It's actually like it's like a topology game, honestly. Now I'm going to be content to play this out. I think playing Chandra Heart of Fire is fine. This lets me return a permanent.
Ready for some hot-headed action?
So even if Chandra dies, that's no big deal. I'm more than happy to let Chandra die. Just instant speed returner and replayer. Guessing you've done Braid already? Yeah, I played through Braid. Long before I was ever a streamer, I played through Braid. Gorogoa, played through that one. It's a good game. Very good game. Ghost Ark says, are we talking pure puzzle? Yeah, you know what? I kind of want the pure puzzle. Yeah, the Mungie says, turns out Day9 plays a lot of video games. Yeah, I mean, like, a few years of grinding out... Oh, look at this. Easy. I think I will tragically chump with my Skyway Sniper here. Yeah, Antechamber I stream, Swapper I stream. Super Hot I've not played. Super Hot I've not played. Was Observation mentioned? It hasn't been, Gleek Dun Guy. It hasn't been. You know, I remember one of my favorite puzzle games ever is called Deadly Rooms of Death. Yeah, see, that's the one downside to Opus Magnum in my eyes. Well, the one downside to Opus Magnum in my eyes is that it's very much so like an efficiency programming game. Like Human Resource Machine? I've never heard of Human Resource Machine. What's Human Resource? Huh. Truffle Snout. He flops about. Perfect. You want to gain life? Absolutely fine. Oh, fuck. I forgot to finish Superland. Yeah, yeah. You want value? I want value. We all want value. What can I say? I would like to rebirth the Chandra, please. You love to see it. Bye. I'm gonna take some time away from swinging. But yeah, dude, I love... You know, I'm just not in the mood for story or storytelling. I'm in no mood for it. I'm in no mood for it. I want gameplay, baby. I want gameplay. I want gameplay. Indulging patrician. Another Skyway Sniper. Fucking sick. Do you remember how excited I was about this Skyway Sniper? Do you remember that? Remember that? Yeah, I've played a lot of games. I really like puzzly games. Shire Friendships is Iron Harvest open beta. Comes out in like 2 days. I'm excited to try it out. Yeah, Iron Harvest is that diesel punk Company of Heroes style RTS, right? Wow. Yeah, maybe I should just stream programming. Maybe I should be like, guys, tell me what to code. Alright. What to do? What to do? So, I actually quite like this Skyway Sniper. I think this is a pretty obvious block like this. Am I content to go to 4? Is there a deal 4 damage spell? I think I am. I think that this is fine. I think this is absolutely fine. Deathbloom Thalids summoning a 1/1 is no problem. You got it. Oh, fuck. What a draw. Jeez. Jeezy. Jeezy Louisey. Alright, well. I think I know how I'm going to be using my mana this turn. Smartlock says, I've hit my once a year, it's time to play Bloodborne again urge, and I'm excited to give in again to the Lovecraftian goodness. Bloodborne is one of the most brilliant games ever. That game is plasma right there, man. It's like an absolute plasmatic experience. Skyway Sniper is just, speaking of fucking plasma, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I think that there's... I'm spending all this mana because my opponent has 2, so the probability of my opponent being able to do much with this mana is relatively low. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. First thing we're going to do is we're going to play the Pride Malkin, and we're going to be buffing the Feline Sovereign. We will then be plussing to discard the hand and exiling the top 3. Wow.
Now or never.
Got him. Yeah, I played all the Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 is still my favorite game of them. Because I think the world design of Dark Souls 1 is the most tight. Are you gonna play Demon's Souls Remastered? Sure, sure, sure. Ooh, Indie Finds, talking about Cosmic Express. Never heard of that one. This hand appears to not be good, right? I do go first, but I have a 6-card hand anyways, because the Sure Strike ain't coming out anytime soon. This is a good one. This is a good one. I'll be honest, man. I've been feeling kind of weirdly stressed. Weirdly stressed for a bit of time. But not feeling very good lately. And so I'm just feeling a little wistful about, ooh, what's a fun game that I could play? You know, one of those things. And I just so cherish the experience I had playing through Factorio. Playing through Baba Is You. I love that. Love those games. I can tell I'm feeling stressed because I have tightness right here and here. I think you might really love Wargroove. I not only like Wargroove, but I have streamed myself playing through Wargroove. That's a good game. And I did some incredible voice acting, as some of you may recall. Are there any flash creatures in this? I don't know. Perfect. Happy to lose that one. I can Fungal Rebirth to actually get a big board, but I'm going to play the Gnarled Sage because I think that my deck functions better the longer things go. Roaming Ghostlight. Alright, you got it. Looks like we got blue-white Flappy Birds. The least I can do is represent shock. I don't know, I just love that obsessed feeling. I love that feel, it's so good. I love that obsessed feeling. What a dick. Yourself, please. This might be slower and worse than I thought. Does not feel good here. Good. Swing it in, friend. Swing it in. Mini Metro's pretty cute game. I'll eat it. Nom 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 nom. Is that fucking so, huh? Okay. Okay. Woody Adrian says, hey, if you could design a new puzzle game, what would you make? I'll tell you what I'd make, Woody Adrian. This is a good question. Here's what I would make if I were making a new puzzle game. Also, I have 2 cups of coffee. We're going to pour from the comic mug into the Portal 2 mug. You see it actually... You can actually reach through the mug. You can... I don't quite have long fingers. I feel like I'm going to get arrested in a second if I keep doing that. Look, it's a Portal mug, and as Sean tried to demonstrate, the FBI kicked in the door and threw him into the van. Well, this is a problem. Well, looks like villain fucked up. I'll block my own. That seems good. Oh, I died. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did it not? What? What happened? Why did I not? What? What happened? What happened? Wait. I thought that I gained 1 life whenever this took damage. Oh, fuck, that's right. When you gain 1 life, that effect goes onto the stack. And because that effect is on the stack, it triggers post damage. My bad. Everything's fine. And I think that what Villain did there was... Villain just had a good deck, but that's part of the reason why I really like that Skyway Sniper. I think it's really good to have drafted 2 Skyway Snipers. And I think that there's maybe a few decisions differently that we could have done, but I'm still pretty happy with the decisions that we did make. But here's the kind of puzzle game I would make. I really like this card game quality. Which is... Okay, let me see if I can explain this properly. I like that card games don't make things binary as much. They tend to lean towards making things axes. What the fuck does that statement mean? When I talk about binary, you will see this a ton in puzzle games. This object, you have it or you don't, and it turns this on or turns this off. I have the blue key that opens the blue door, the red key that opens the red door, or I have the battery, and if I bring the battery to the machine, it's powered, and when I pull it out, it's not powered. What I really like, and even though we're playing Magic, I'm going to use Slay the Spire as the example. In Slay the Spire, there's damage, and it's not that you deal 1 point of damage or you don't. It's not binary. It's an axis. I can deal 1 damage, or 3 damage, or 5 damage, or deal 7 damage 2 times. And then there's block, right? And I can have any number of block, 2, 7, 22. There's gain block. Your block doesn't end, or your block stays once you end the turn. Things like this. And I've always been fascinated by that quality. Yeah, I know, this is super obvious, huh? Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I mean, I fully agree with you. Yes, no, it looks like I have a combat trick. Sure, super duper, yeah. And so I like that when I see my hand in Slay the Spire, I kind of go through this little counting game. Well, this just fucking sucks, huh? I like going through this little counting game where I start to go, oh, okay, so I can get this much block if I do things in this order, then this will trigger that, and that'll trigger that. I kind of wish that I had more puzzle games that functioned like that. That functioned like a turn in Slay the Spire. In Slay the Spire, each turn is a miniature puzzle. This person's going to attack you for 12. So, can you maybe kill that guy before it's their turn and they deal 12? Or are you going to be able to block in such a way that you prevent the 12 and you deal a little bit of damage? Well, we are losing. I'm gonna put it on this guy. This kinda makes our chorister. This could get just picked off by a swift response, but I'm fully content with that. So, you know, Woody Adrian, I was talking about this before, the idea of, like, in a city building game, there's often, you have a house, and or like, if you make a 4x4 grid dedicated to commercial, it just has that much effect. It has some fixed effect thing going on with it. Yeah, that's totally fine. I could care less. Totally fine. Super duper totally fine. For any of you who don't know what happened just now, our opponent gave themselves protection from green, and then the citizen training is green, so it falls off the creature. No attacks. No attacks. Have you heard me talk about, like, what if instead of a house giving +8 population, and that's it, that's just what a house does. That's the house, period. What if it's like there was a condo that gives +12 to housing, but has some other minus statistic? I'll just take this back. You know, or what if there was another house that was like, you know, a deluxe mansion, which is like lower on the overall amount of total population, but maybe they're happier, or they generate more revenue for the city. We're going to be giving away some things, because we have the Gnarled Sage, we have Chandra. If we get 1 more mana, we're in excellent shape. Now that I'm 1 mana away from our stabilizing cards, I'm more content to chuck away the Skyway Sniper, for instance. The Skyway Sniper is our anti-flyer tool. Gnarled Sages both have reach. Have I played Islanders? Yeah, I played Islanders. It was really nice, but Islanders was a little bit too chill. I like hyper goal driven games, like a lot. That's a real cute maneuver. Okay, well, we will lose the Quirion Dryad. We will double block this Drowsing Pteranodon, I think. No. Like that. We lose both of them. But we have bombs in hand. We have mega bombs in hand. We take 3. We kill the Chorister. We kill the makeshift battalion. This can no longer attack because there's no 4-power thing. Yeah, there it is. Now that is a wee bit painful, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Swings with both. They think I have to... I'm forced to chump. Oh! Our opponent making a mistakey. What am I even trying to get back here, huh? I guess I will go for the big one.
Fight for freedom everywhere.
This is going to be quite close. This is going to be quite close, but if Miss Settings has a nice, really nice. Oh, these both have trample. Okay, we lost. My bad. I didn't realize that it had trample. Because the Pride Malkin gives them trample. Gives them trample. Shit. Still think our deck is okay. I think the problem is we're still a little light in the 2s. It also stunk to get stuck on land twice. It's all fine. If I watch the K-drama Reply 1997, is that the K-drama where there is a, like, portal between 20 years apart? Something like that. I have no water, and I must drink. I'm gonna get some water. Our hand's fine. So let me try to rephrase what I was saying. This whole binary versus continuous, this binary versus axis thing. I think a lot of puzzle games, again, function as a very, very binary thing. You have the blue key, you don't have the blue key. You have the red key, you don't. The thing is unpowered, you bring it to the battery, it is powered, and it causes a thing to occur. One way that puzzle games kind of address the axisifying of things... One way in which the axisifying of things is addressed is you make it continuous. In Portal, aiming and timing is really essential. Yeah, maybe you need to put the portal there and put the portal there, but you have to like jump, shoot this, launch yourself off, and then shoot the other thing. And that's cool. But what I love about card games and a lot of board games is they add numbers to all these things. So what I want is a puzzle game that feels a little bit more akin to Slay the Spire. Different variables on objects as opposed to one object is associated with one variable. And I was bringing up like the city building housing thing as an example. Let's imagine, I'm going to call this a puzzle city builder, where okay, you need to make houses to spawn your population. Then you need to make commerce centers so they have places to work. And then there's a few other things like electricity and garbage and water. Well, it would be cool if in this particular puzzle, my houses maybe were regular houses that gave +8 to population, and that's it. And then in the next situation, no reason to attack. In the next situation, maybe these houses give +12 housing, but then they do -$1 per turn. So the idea is that there's not just one housing unit that I'm dealing with. I think I'm just building this board out, and my opponent's going to draw a bunch of cards. If my opponent's spending mana drawing cards, I need to go wide and big on the board. Fucking, that's so obnoxious. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get the damage in. And this example of different types of houses, there's an object that gives some plus number to population, and another object, or I should say there's a variable on an object that's +8 to population that can be different. Maybe it's +10, maybe it's +12, and this affects the cost of things, yada 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 yada. Alright, so we swing, huh? Rats. So there's this variable that just keeps changing on this housing object, and each structure would have some mix and match of these variables, and then each scenario might be you need to stay alive till day 12 by building all these various structures that have all these various properties. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Speaking of so cool, we are like so screwed. Spine Megalodon and friends, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Man, are we really gonna go 2 and 3? This fucking sucks. And everything I'm saying, Woody Adrian, this is an example of you're given tools, and the tools aren't completely different. Like, it is not wildly different, the difference between, say, a... Yes, please do. Please attack. Jesus. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some counting here. Fuck. I mean, I can kill off this one. But having all three of these idiots down is like a pain in the ass, man. Oh, what a horrible run out. What a horrible run out. Jesus, this fucking draft sucked! I liked our deck. But we're screwed. We're screw McDucked. If I can gnarled Sage, and then get some Soul Searage. Who knows? Who fucking knows? This is a real pain. This is a real pain point. Well, let's be honest. This is a real pain point drawn to. But anyways, if I think of this blue key to blue door, the blue key just says, I open one blue door, that's it. No variability. There's not like a minor or a major blue key or a combo key that can open up blue and red doors, things like this. I am interested, Woody Adrian, in a puzzle game that feels a little bit less binary with my pieces and a little bit more tool-like. Fucking hell, man. I am just getting owned. Five damage, and I can't even deal that much. So I gotta block the 7-er. I don't even know what I need to draw. Doesn't really help. Unless we can get the miracle land off the top, huh? I just really like Factorio. I'm really liking Baba's You. I'm excited to play it tomorrow. I kind of want to do more of it. I've also always wanted that sort of city builder. Go ahead. Soon enough, the Maze Mind Tome will be gone. We might be able to pull a miracle here. So, this is Scry 1. So if I Soul Sear this, this will deal 4 and this will deal 2. Let's go to 2, man. This might actually win it for us. This situation. You got it, man. Well, whatever. Fuck. Shit. Alright. It's a good day to die, you know? Down to 1. Down to 1. Who would have thought a Legion's Judgment would be there? Opponent has a giant deck full of control tools. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Holy fuck, man. Jesus. This felt horrible. This draft felt horrible. We had a pretty nice looking deck. I think we could have made some slight different decisions.